Hello, Steel Built Gym family and friends. I'm so glad that we're here. I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas. We're a couple of days out. We're about to start a new year. So my goal today is to teach you a move that, this isn't a beginner move. This is more of a plateau move. This is more of a trying to get more weight put on your deadlift move. This is called an 18-inch deadlift. So what we're doing with this deadlift is you're going to be further up your leg, so it's going to be a little bit easier, and you can pull really hard this way. But if you're having issues when you start getting it from here to here, sometimes you start getting it up around the knees and up around the thighs, and then you start doing the little trembles and you're trying to pull it in. I always dread when I see people putting it on there like their kneecap and then start to do it. I get when you're in a competition, do whatever you got to do to make that lift. But like with a guy I've torn both meniscus in the knees. So for me, it's like, no, don't hurt yourself. That's why, like, for a lot of times I would do really heavy squats, but even I started going Smith machine squats when I started seeing people walking out and breaking legs and injuring themselves that way. Train is practical and as safe as you can, because things can go wrong no matter what. I mean, it really can happen really quickly. You get injured and hurt from something that you had already done before a million times. So let's get into it. So like I said, this is an 18-inch deadlift. Always safety. We're going to put their strap on. This is my body weight, so I'm going to try and go a little bit heavier. And I want people to realize that we're coming up at the beginning of the year. That means new you. And that shouldn't just last a day or two. That should be forever, right? Every Monday is a new day to start. Every day is a new day to go, you know what, I didn't eat so well this last week, but I'm going to do it today. And then just keep snowballing that. Keep working. And if you get in a rut where, oh man, I've been eating like mess all week, I've been messing up. Okay, set a time. Be like, all right, tomorrow, all right, it's Friday, I'm going to give myself this weekend, and then start fresh on that Monday. Start fresh whenever you can. This is a lifetime goal. This isn't something that just comes and goes. And if you're one of those New Year's, new me, and I start off and I make it to mid-February and then I quit, don't. Quit quitting. Think about what your goals are, and think about, even if you screw up, you can still get to that goal. So, but just keep pushing forward. Perseverance and training. Rome isn't built in a day. You're not going to look like a bodybuilder tomorrow, but maybe 5-10 years down the road you might. Or if you want to be a powerlifter and you want to put pounds on, it's not going to happen the next day. Not without gear and a whole lot of training. So just keep at it. Wake up every day. And even if it's you're sore, so you do a light workout, you're doing more reps than you are heavy weight, it's okay. It's a day that you worked out, and that's all that matters. The same thing with prayer. Every day pray. Even if it's a short, quick one, oh Lord, thank you for being here. You did it. You prayed. You acknowledged Him. And that's what's important. And as you can see, my wife bought me a new, I'm a comic book nerd, and she got me some new comic book gear for Christmas, which I love. Thank you. Alright, so we're going to hit this. I like doing the double overhand grip. Some people like reverse, whatever you're most comfortable with. But however you train, keep training that way. So we're going to reach down, we're going to hit hard. Start doing like I just did, and it's bouncing more, stop, and pull. If you feel that you're using more momentum than you are strength, stop what you're doing, refocus, and get back to it. This way, you're going to feel, because I'm only pulling from here, explode as soon as you start, just like you would at the bottom. Explode, we're going to pop up, and then get that arch in. I've always hated when people dropped from here, because you're missing that negative. And that control is coming from your hamstrings. You know, you're pulling with your hamstrings, so your quads are working assists, Or vice versa, when you're squatting, you know, your hamstrings are working as assistants to your quads. Don't miss out on that. Everything is to strengthen your body. Everything is to make you better. And if you keep dropping weight, first of all, your gym's going to hate you. Because I hate people who do that. Because to me, a gym, this is where I train. You break my equipment, I don't get to use that equipment again. And so our scripture today is going to be from Isaiah 43, 18 through 19. Forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. So God's pushing a way through our mess, right? Think of a wasteland. When I think of a wasteland, I'm thinking like a junkyard or like your local pit. You know what I mean? Everyone has that, especially major cities where kind of the dump. You know, God's saying that he's pushing streams through that dump. What are streams symbolic of? Water. We're watering seeds, we're making things grow, we're changing that mess that we're in. It may take time, but that's all we have, right? We're not guaranteed tomorrow. We never know when it's going to come. So if we keep bettering ourselves every day with what we have, we're going to grow and we're going to get better with him. Forget what you did in the past. I know that's tough. Forgive everyone that you can, forgive yourself, and move on. And just say, Lord, I don't even know if I can move on from this, but with your help, I know I can get through it. And then keep praying, keep praising, keep doing all the things that you can do to better your life. That's kind of why I pulled this in, because my Christian faith and my weightlifting coincide. My weightlifting strengthens me and makes me feel better. My Christianity and my faith and my hope in God enriches my soul. It makes me want to go do those nice things. I wasn't always a nice person. I was a really good kid growing up, and then somewhere in the teen years, with everything that went on in my life, I kind of really disliked people for a while because I was always hurt. I always felt let down by others. So for me, I like myself better when I'm a nice person. I like myself better when it's yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am. I don't do that for everyone else's benefit. I have to do it for my own benefit. I have to be polite and I have to be nice and I have to walk around trying to be that better person that I know that I can be each and every day for myself. Because I like me better that way. People like me better that way. The more nice things I do, the more nice things I want to do. The more I help with my fire department, the more I do things, the more I want to do those things. The better person that I want to be. So be that better person. Tomorrow's a new day. It's noon. It's a new day. It's new. Start over whenever you can, whenever you want to, whenever you feel that need. And if you mess up, Lord, forgive me. I messed up again. Come into my heart, show me the better way, and let me keep going. Let me keep being that better person that I know I can be. And whether that's through sport, whatever you're doing, try to be that better person. Be a better sport. So you lose. Who cares? So you don't get that promotion that you wanted to. But don't think that people don't notice. You show up. Some of my darkest times were when I didn't think anybody noticed. And then when I finally did get that recognition. Like, I'm a kind of a savage kind of a guy. You could spit in my face, punch me, kick me, call me names. Not a day. You praise me, and I start like, all right, you know, I get the waterworks. Be that better person that you can be. Work for not the praise of others, but for the praise of God. Work for that, man, I can help somebody today. So, I'm going to end there, even though I was a little preachy today. New Year's is coming. New you is here. Be that better person. So, as always, walk with God and have a great day.